Alrighty, Josh Rubin from East West Healing and Performance. What I want to talk about today is just a mishmash of facts. 3 just mishmash facts that might educate you. First thing, check out our website at eastwesthealing.com. We got our blog on there that you can link to, our YouTube page. We got hundreds of articles. You can check out our Blog Talk Radio link is on there. And we got a newsletter. Sign up for our newsletter. You get a free newsletter. I think we have it come out like every other week or every week, something like that. And it covers everything from wellness to physical to nutritional. It answers all your questions, and it's free. And you can always opt out of it if you don't like it. So check it out at our website, eastwesthealing.com. And don't forget to call and sign up for your free consultation. So check it out. So what I want to talk about today is just 3 basic things in regards to health. The first one is excess cholesterol. Now, I've talked about this before. There's many books out there. And there's many reasons why someone can have excess cholesterol, but I'm just going to generalize it. The main thing is most of the cholesterol that is produced in the body is endogenous, or I should say most of the cholesterol that is produced in the body. 80 to 90% of it. It's not produced externally, it's actually produced internally. That's a pretty interesting fact, if you ask me. And you're asking me, so I'm telling you, I think it's pretty interesting. Secondly, when the body is stressed, doesn't matter if you stub your toe, you get in a fight, I piss you off watching this YouTube, it's emotional, it's a food, it doesn't really matter. The body reacts the same way. And cholesterol is a precursor to every hormone in your body. It's a precursor to your sexual hormones, to your glucocorticoids, then the mineral corticoids, on and on and on. Big words again. I love big words, so just stay calm. So when the body needs to fight stress, it says, well, I need to produce more cortisol to fight inflammation, to regulate blood pressure, to regulate blood sugar. I need to actually, produce more hormones so my body can fight and flight, so we can bring more oxygen and nutrients and blood to the muscles. So what happens is the body ups the production of cholesterol from what you put in your body because, as Paul Chek says, you are what you eat. So whatever is there for your body, it's going to use to produce excess cholesterol to produce the necessary hormones to fight stress. So, the question is cholesterol bad? No. You are brainwashed by the medical community who doesn't know anything about cholesterol. I'm sorry, they don't. They don't. Because it's actually one of the most beneficial things in the body. It's an antioxidant. It's a sign that there's a stress. It goes to the site of inflammation like little carpenters. So the key when you have high cholesterol, check out our blog. We've done some YouTube clips on this. The key is to find the external as well as the internal stressors that are creating it. And 99.9999999% of the time, if you reduce the stressors, cholesterol will come down with no medication. We have a guy we're working with right now. Cholesterol was 389, and I'm no joke. After 1 month of working with us, just doing nutrition, getting him to eat at 3 frequencies during the day and snack, eat the right foods for his body, reduce some of the stress using lifestyle principles, on and on and on. Just basic stuff. No supplements. His cholesterol went down 100 points in 1 month. So it's different for everyone, but that's one of the things that can cause it. So hopefully you've learned something from this. There's a lot more to it, but start finding your stress. Next thing is FSH and hot flashes. Everyone gets hot flashes except me, or men. We don't get them unless we're nervous and we get flushed and there's a pretty girl next to us. But women get hot flashes, and I can tell that it's very uncomfortable. And they tell us it's very uncomfortable. It's one of the the mysteries out there. Why am I getting hot flashes? How do I get rid of it? Well, the Western medical short-term cure for this is to basically give them synthetic estrogen. So it usually calms their hot flashes, and they think they're actually getting helped. But if you do the research on synthetic estrogen, it causes cardiovascular disease, strokes, high blood pressure, all the things that everyone wants during the day. It tears up the gut, causes leaky gut syndrome, autoimmune response, and in the long run, you're pretty much... So, do you want to take it? It's up to you. But the bottom line is, you need to figure out, it's a natural physiological thing that happens in the body. As you age, you actually start producing progesterone almost 100%. This is per Dr. John Lee, MD. But at the same time, you actually still produce estrogen up to 40% in your body. You produce it in your fat cells and in your adrenal glands. But why are doctors giving you estrogen when you need progesterone? Now let's rewind it a little. So that's a little educational tip for you. At the same time, because of stresses in our life, it doesn't matter what type of stress, our physiological pathways become completely unbalanced. Right? Cholesterol producing pregnenolone to DHEA, estrogen, testosterone, and the cholesterol to pregnenolone to your cortisol, your progesterone, your aldosterone, simplified. But when the body's stressed, a lot of those pathways are shut off, and the body says, hey, I'm going to steal all this pregnenolone to overproduce cortisol so I can fight stress. So you start to see those other sexual hormone pathways get cut off, and they start to become deficient at an earlier age just because of stress. So the body releases FSH to stimulate the production of estrogen, and it releases LH to stimulate the production of progesterone. Well, as we age and we're producing less and less of those hormones, the body still releases them. And the less we're releasing the hormones, the body goes, well, I'm going to try to whip the ovaries to start producing more estrogen. And when you're not producing it, it starts to produce more FSH to produce more estrogen. So the FSH in excess actually causes vasodilation of the blood vessels, which causes that sweat response in a simplified sense. So you're asking me, well, what do I do? The short-term, end-all be-all is to take estrogen. Obviously, we're more bioidentical people, so I recommend bioidentical. Now, don't just go take an estrogen. You need to do a saliva hormone lab, right, to see where all your hormones are at so you can take the right dosages. Now, the key is not to just use the estrogen. Most women with hot flashes need a low dose of bioidentical estrogen, but they also need a higher dose of bioidentical progesterone, as well as other hormones to balance the adrenal glands, because you want to treat the pathway from the top down, not treat it from the bottom up with your basically estrogen and progesterone. I find some women don't even need the bioidentical estrogen. So look into that. Give us a call. But at the same time, the key is to figure out where your stresses are coming from. Because you can take hormones and try to balance these pathways, till you're blue in the face. But if you're not reducing the stressors, like you're not getting rid of the soy in your diet that blocks T4 to T3 conversion, that increases estrogen levels, if you're not minimizing plastics, if you're not minimizing perfumes, the stressors in your life, the xenobiotics, on and on and on, if you're not eliminating the causes, the effect is a lab result. You're only going to get a little bit of result. And we're seeing this in a lot of our clients. They're trying to treat the lab, or the practitioner is. So you need the nutrition, you need the lifestyle principles. That's the foundation so you can actually allow the hormones that you're taking to work. So I'm not telling you to go take bioidentical estrogen, and I'm not telling you to take bioidentical progesterone. I'm telling you to go look into where your stresses are, get assessed, give us a call, find someone to work with, but also treat the hormonal pathway from the top down, and you'll see great results. What happens when we dehydrated? Why do we get high blood pressure? Just because dehydration. Now, you can have high blood pressure for many reasons. Could be a toxicity. Could be a liver dysfunction. Could be a magnesium deficiency. Could be a taurine deficiency. Could be dehydration. On and on and on. But I'm going to talk about dehydration. Most people don't drink enough water. It's just a given fact. More people into drinking soft drinks, sugar, juices, on and on and on. Well, when you're dehydrated, the body releases histamine. And it's a neurotransmitter that activates other subordinate systems in the body. These subordinate systems in the body, when you're dehydrated because of the histamine, actually employ vasopressin, renin-angiotensin, prostaglandins, and kinins. Now, what happens with this? I'm going to read my notes to you. When you're dehydrated, listen to what can happen because of these specific subordinate hormones like vasopressin and renin-angiotensin. So when the blood volume becomes low because you're dehydrated, the kidneys secrete renin. Well, the renin stimulates the production of the angiotensin. The angiotensin causes blood vessels to constrict, resulting in increased blood pressure. Angiotensin also stimulates the secretion of the hormone aldosterone from the adrenal cortex, from the adrenal glands. Aldosterone causes the tubules of the kidneys to increase the reabsorption of sodium and water into the blood, and this increases the volume of the fluid in the body, which also increases blood pressure. So you can see how just being dehydrated causes a release of specific neurotransmitters, which causes other things to be released, which causes, the bottom line, decreased blood volume, hormones are released, increased constriction of blood vessels, which causes high blood pressure because of these hormones. And we see this all the time. Now, I'm not generalizing to say you have high blood pressure, just drink water, you're going to be fine. It's always individualized. There's many reasons for high blood pressure. But a lot of the times we see people with high blood pressure, or they're eating diets that are high in bleached salt or NaCl, table salt, stuff like that. Once they eliminate and start drinking more water, you see their blood pressure come down. So there are some tidbits for you. It's Thursday. Got into the office a little early today. Thought I'd just throw some tidbits at you from all different directions. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm sick of hearing my voice. Check out our website, and I'll check you later.